It is now time for our daily arts and culture segment. And of course, for that, our Yim Yoonhee joins me live in the studio. So let's find out what she has in store for us today. Good afternoon to you, Yoonhee.
Good afternoon.
So it seems like we have a lot of musicals for us to enjoy here in Korea.
Right, so today I have another musical that's recently opened. It's another Broadway hit. But along with the musical, I have a couple other performances that show you the art of music and dance. Take a look. It's a musical where the singing is just as important as the dancing. 42nd Street was first converted to a Broadway musical in the 80s and has been shown since on stages around the world. Set during the height of the Great Depression, this tap dancing bonanza fills the stage and air with its upbeat and memorable music. The musical made its debut in Korea in 1996 and was an instant hit, now being shown in the country for the 11th time.
People can always relate to stories of dreams regardless of the time period. This performance is something that will get everyone's heart racing with the tap dancing and energy.
Beethoven is a pillar in classical music, tackled by many conductors around the world. And now Korea's own conductor of the people is showcasing Beethoven's Symphony No. 5 in C minor. Kim Nan-tae has been striving to connect the Korean public with Western classical music. And in this second installment of the series of Beethoven performances, Kim brings Beethoven's most well-known pieces to the stage. The Korea National Contemporary Dance Company is one of Korea's leaders when it comes to modern and contemporary dance. Their latest performance, Detour Space, is set to hit the stage later this week, with a nostalgic performance that aims to bring back a trend seen during the 80s and 90s, where small theaters, sometimes called 공강사랑, were the hot places to perform.
You know, Yoonhee, like I said in the beginning, this is just one of the many musicals that we've been seeing being staged here in Korea, and this summer especially. And is this also the work of CJ Entertainment? Because we have seen that company produce many of these here.
Right, so they have been very active. They have really been pushing the Korean musical to be the next Hallyu or Korean wave. And so they have been pushing for a lot of big Broadway musicals to be produced here in Korea, like 42nd Street. They are actually behind that as well, and it has been shown in Korea before, and it is so far have been seeing very good results again.
And I would imagine that they would have collaborations across the board there.
Right, so they kind of have their toes dipped in various different things. So they do have another collaboration with this musical. The K-pop jazz band Winter Play actually collaborated with the cast of the musical to create a new song called Dream Your Dream, and that is in celebration of the release of this musical.
Well, now, so let's shift to the next item that you showed us, Beethoven. What else do they have in plan for us?
Right, so this is a really interesting piece. Conductor Kim, he actually really wants to be known as the people's conductor. He's said in interviews over and over again, and he really wants to bring Western classical music to the people. So he takes these more well-known pieces, such as Beethoven's, a Symphony No. 5, and he'll take them and produce them like this. And so this performance, this series, is actually called Beethoven's Vacation, and they have 4 different showings. This is the second installment, and so you'll see 2 more this year. So this is just his way of showing classical music to the public.
Right, so a year dedicated to Beethoven. All right, well, definitely something that we could all go and enjoy, especially in the summer heat these days.
Hot days, perfect time
all
to
right,
enjoy it.
Well, Yoonhee, thank you for that, and we will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.